So everybody speaks about how the gym changes your body, changes your fitness, your health, and stuff like that. But nobody really speaks about how it actually changes your life. Because for me, the gym changed more than my health, my body, and stuff like that. It changed my entire life. It rewired my entire life because it helped me build the discipline I needed to start my first online business. And that's exactly what the gym did. It taught me to build the discipline that I needed to get things done towards my business. And going to the gym was the first thing that actually made me start a business in the first place, because when I started going to the gym about, I'd say, just under 2 years ago, I was starting to get into self-improvement, starting to get into the online space, but without the gym, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. And it's so weird to kind of think that the gym made me just start all of this, and I don't know how it did really. When I started going to the gym, it kind of made me feel like I wanted more out of my life, because obviously I started the gym, I was doing well, getting stronger, getting fitter, stuff like that. But it just made me feel like I can do a lot more to get better. I can do a lot more to self-improve. So I started getting into the online space, like I said in another video. It just helped me build that consistency of working towards something every single day, but not seeing the results straight away. So that's delayed gratification. So I wasn't trying to rush anything. I just knew that to get results from the gym, it would obviously take time, because obviously if you go to the gym one time, you're not gonna be Ronnie Coleman, are you? The day after. So it's just about turning up consistently, getting better every single day, even if it's 1% better. And that's what it took with me with business, because going to the gym or doing anything in life is going to take time to get better at, to get good at, and to obviously be in a situation where you're not comfortable, but where you know you're doing well with it. Like right now, I've been going to the gym for over, like I said, about just under 2 years, and I'm starting to see some very, very good results now. Compared to when I started, I was very skinny. I weighed like 55 kilogram, which is so bad. Compared to now, I'm obviously a lot stronger, a lot more stronger actually. I'm not as skinny as I were, and that's the same with business, and that's what the gym built me. It just helped me realize that things don't come as fast as you anticipate. So you need to be consistent with what you're doing, but you also need to be patient with what you're doing as well, because it's just, again, like I said, it's just like going to the gym. Over time, it's going to take time to see the results, and that's the exact same thing with business. And to be fair, a lot of what I've been learning over the past few years of business and being in the online space is starting to compound, and I've started to realize that lately. I've been getting a lot more calls booked. I'm closing in on getting a client for my new offer, and everything that I've learned is genuinely compounding. And I'm just seeing now how being patient but still learning and keeping going finally pays off. Obviously, it's just a waiting game, but making sure you're doing the things you need to actually get to the next level and actually scale. Another thing that I realized when I started going to the gym is that obviously things don't change overnight. Like I've been saying, you can't expect to go to the gym one day and be the next Ronnie Coleman. You can't expect to do one business task and then you're making 10k a month or something like that. It takes time. But I realized that small wins actually compound over time. Any win, even if it's a small win, you should be celebrating. Obviously, not going crazy, partying, drinking, or something like that. But you should be celebrating the small wins, because small wins do compound over time. And the amount of small wins that I've had are amazing, because they can just boost your energy a bit more. They can boost your frequency a bit more. And when your energy and your frequency are high, obviously that means you're going to be ready to work on your business more to get to that next level. And when you don't get any wins and you're struggling, you're in a plateau of just getting nowhere, that pain and that struggle and that plateau you're in is the thing that once you've through it, once you've gotten through it, once you've stormed through it, once you've stayed consistent even though you're not progressing really as much as you want it to be, that's the thing that takes you to the next level. Working even though you know it's not really working, just staying consistent even though things aren't really progressing as much as you want them to be. So the gym is more than just a gym for me. It completely changed my life. Obviously, it got me into the online space because I wanted more out of my life just from going to the gym. When I started going to the gym for like a month, I was like, yeah, I'm doing well, I'm doing well. But after a 2 month or 3 month, I started thinking like, I want more out of life than this. I want more of a challenge, and that's why I started getting into the online space, because I wanted to challenge myself, and it's what I wanted anyway. It made me realize that I don't know, something just clicked inside me when I started going to the gym. It just made me realize that I don't want to live a normal life. I don't want to have a 9 to 5. I want to be able to travel while I'm working, doing the thing I love. You know what I mean? Another thing that I want to touch on as well is that the gym creates structure, and obviously when you've got structure, everything just feels so much smoother and simple and not chaotic. Obviously, when you plan out your day, when you plan out your split for the gym, when you know what you're doing, every single day for the gym, that also integrates into life. Obviously, I plan out my days every single day within my business. So the first task of the day is my hardest task of the day. And then after that, I normally go to the gym to higher my frequency a little bit. Then after that, obviously, I put in a few more extra hours. And then later on in the evening, that's when I kind of start to wind down, reset for the next day. But the gym also just creates that structure that makes your life feel less chaotic. And obviously, just planning everything out, planning out your goals, where you want to be, and stuff like that. You can just break it all down into smaller steps, and those are the things that you need to do to get there. And that's what the gym did. Obviously, I wanted to put on a bit of weight. I wanted to get a bit more bulky, and obviously I broke the steps down to get in there. Obviously, it's all about your nutrition, obviously staying consistent and stuff like that. And it's just the exact same with business. So going to the gym is like transparent to business in many ways, with structure, with being consistent, with delayed gratification. So if you're already not going to the gym and you're in business, or if you go to the gym you're not in business, then I recommend either combining the two to work on something. But yeah, this video was a bit of a random one, but I just wanted to let you know how the gym genuinely did change my life, not just my physique and stuff like that. And many people don't realize that the gym can be something life changing. Obviously, it can change your life in health wise, fitness wise, stuff like that. But I mean, genuinely change your life with helping you start a business, getting money and stuff like that. But it just depends on how you use things and how you do things. Because as I was saying earlier, things compound, and the more you do something, the more easier it becomes, obviously. But what I'm trying to say is, obviously, it's how you see something. Like the gym, I saw it as something that helped me start my business, helped me start kind of figuring my life out. Obviously, people might just see it as a place to get fit and stuff like that. But honestly, if you can use it to your advantage to boost your energy, start a business, want more out of life, then it's so fucking powerful. But yeah, if you've got any questions or need any help about fitness, business, if you're an online coach as well, if you need anything like that, I recommend going over to my Instagram. The link's in the description or in my bio on my YouTube page, and I'd be more than happy to have a chat about how you're using the gym yourself, how you can use it to your advantage with business, or if you've just got any general business questions, feel free to just send me a DM over on Instagram. And while there, drop me a follow as well. So appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. But yeah, like I said, I know this was a bit of a random video, but I just like being authentic sometimes, speaking to the camera and just getting things what I've been thinking about off my head and off my chest a little bit. You know what I mean? So yeah,